What's going on, y'all? This is John Alsace with Facemask Fantasy. We got new up-to-date fantasy content coming your way every day on this channel, so if you have not subscribed already, then please hit that button. But before we get into our main topic for today, my co-host Nick Payne put in a ton of work to give you guys a free 2021 Redraft draft kit available on our website, which can be found at facemaskpod.com. It's a great piece of content, something that other analysts might be charging you for, but we're giving it to you for free. So without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk, and today we're going to talk about Jermar Jefferson. Now, the Lions selected Oregon State running back Jermar Jefferson with the 257th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. He's 5'10", 206 pounds, and was a 3-star recruit and a 3-year starter before declaring for the draft as a junior. In college, he averaged 108 rushing yards per game over his entire career, but because the NCAA granted everybody an extra year of eligibility due to the pandemic, the 2021 NFL Draft had roughly 1/3 the number of prospects as a normal year because so many players opted to return to school to improve their draft stock prior to sitting out for 2020 due to COVID, or just because they were only able to play 4 games before the season shut down. So many of those prospects could have been day 3 prospects, and that might have pushed a guy like Jermar Jefferson off of the draft board into the undrafted free agent pool, as he was a 7th rounder. That said, he does have a plus profile. His vision and general feel for the game are his best attributes, and he's one of the few running back prospects with a lot of experience from an under-center offense which they fielded in Oregon State. He's often been compared to Jordan Howard, perceived to be a backup level NFL running back by NFL teams, but was thought of as the 5th or 6th best running back in this class by many fantasy analysts prior to the draft. Now he faces stout but minimal competition behind DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, as he's competing for the running back 3 spot with Dedrick Mills, Michael Warren, and Godwin Igwebuike. So he's in a great spot to take that running back 3 spot. By all accounts, he's been having a very solid camp, and he has looked very comfortable working with both the first and second team offenses. He's clearly already in camp, according to beat writers, ahead of the rest of Detroit's running back crew behind the starters in Swift and Williams. But we had some unfortunate news regarding Jermar Jefferson as he left Monday's practice early with a leg injury and did not return. Now, I've already received confirmation from multiple sources that the injury is not considered serious, but it should be enough to keep him out of the team's first preseason game. And he would have gotten a large workload in this preseason as Swift has been out most of camp and has hardly practiced as he's rehabbing himself. So is Jermar Jefferson valuable in fantasy? In season-long and redraft leagues, I would say no, just because he will be the number 3 back in this offense. And the coaching staff has not been shy about saying they're going to do their best to feature Swift and Williams in RB1 roles throughout the season. The only way I see Jermar Jefferson having value in the 2021 season would be if either Swift or Williams were to miss time, in which case he would be a very interesting play as a goal line back in this offense. But again, with the Jordan Howard comp, that's about all he's projected to be in the NFL. In Dynasty Leagues, he's a taxi squad only guy for me, but you should be keeping an eye on Swift's injury situation as we get closer to the season, because again, if Swift were to miss time, you never know. In Dynasty, he's a hold and he's a wait and see for me. If I have a taxi squad, this is the perfect person to put on a taxi squad just to see if he becomes anything and has a steady role in this offense down the road. Because with a replaceable position like running back, this is a guy who could be technically replaced as soon as next season if they draft somebody with a little bit higher draft capital. So what do y'all think? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is John Alsace. This is Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day on this channel. So if you have not hit that subscribe button, please do. Thank you for listening and have a great one.